Hello everybody, and welcome to the fourth and final queer reality dating show option. For any of you who don't know me, my name's Elena Joy. I make videos on this channel mostly about the psychology of sex, dating, and relationships, but sometimes we react to gay trash reality TV. Okay, and for today, we are gonna watch the first episode of the highly requested season 8 of Are You the One? Come One, Come All. I watched this show when it came out, but it was 5 years ago, so all that I remember is there's a person named Kai who was trouble. Other than that, it's gone. I think there was maybe a threesome. We'll have to wait and see. This is the final show that we're going to test, taste, tease before we officially commit to a full season. So as always, let me know in the comments which show you've liked best. As far as I remember, the premise of this show is that all of these people who are all queer, various sexual identities that come together so that everybody's an option. Why not more? Why do we have one season of this? So without further ado, let's watch the first episode. I recognize you.
I don't want to change who I am.
I'm bisexual and I love it.
I remember her too. Oh my god, I remember these people. There was Kai. Oh, and her. Wait.
I'm living mine.
I remember those two. Oh, this is gonna be a ride. This is gonna be a throwback ride.
Oh, you were mine.
Oh no, this show was so much.
I'm ambidextrous, for example.
Carrie.
I use both hands. No one's ever questioned that I'm just strict to one hand. You know what I mean? It's like the same thing.
Hi, I'm Jenna.
What a comparison.
single because
Jenna,
I'm very
right,
damaged.
Jenna. Just immediately, I love that they are jumping right in. Like the other shows so far, I feel like we've gotten a prolonged intro, a prolapsed intro. So long that it prolapsed. So I like that we're just like in the house immediately. Oh my god, okay, I'm excited.
Am I a girl or a boy? Yes. No. Both. Neither.
So if you don't mind me asking, what's your preferred
I
pronoun?
They,
love them.
them is like really cool. It means that you're thinking about it. But honestly, my preferred pronoun is basit. I am
Basit.
sick. People
Like,
can't handle
the
the
color
person that I am.
palette.
And
The color palette.
I'm extremely jealous. Like, if I feel just this much jealousy, I want to make them jealous.
That's the eyebrow piercing MO, right? The Venn diagram of having an eyebrow piercing and being extremely jealous is a circle. Oh, I remember that person being very sweet.
I'm Carrie. What's your name? Asa.
I definitely think I have a crush on Jonathan. He's just like, what a mesmerizing mane of hair. I'm a big fan of The Lion King, and Mufasa has a mane, and I'm into that mane. I think I hear people.
Oh boy, okay.
Come here.
Here comes our boy, our BOI boy, Kai.
My name's Basit.
My name is Kai.
Blondie is cute.
Basit and Kai.
Kind of androgynous.
You are so cute.
Jenna's got her eyes on Kai immediately. This is slingshotting me back to 2019. And I don't know that that's a place I want to return to mentally, if I'm honest. But before we get to the rest of the episode, I want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this week's content, BetterHelp. I thought this was fitting for this episode because, as many of you know, I've been on quite the journey, over the last 4 or 5 years, and part of that was because of the lack of representation for queer people, for queer relationships, for queer identities. It took me 28 years to realize that I was gay. Realizing this about myself turned my entire life upside down. I felt like in a sense I had lost everything, and it was therapy that played a huge role in helping me realize not just what I'd lost, but what I'd gained. Therapy has been so necessary for me, and that's where BetterHelp comes in. They make therapy more accessible and more affordable. First, you go to their site, it's linked in the description, betterhelp.com/Elena. You answer a few questions and BetterHelp will match you with a professional. You can do all of it through your phone or your computer, via messaging, phone call, video chat, whatever feels most comfortable for you. It's the easiest possible way to get connected with a therapist, and they'll usually match you within 48 hours so you can get started fast. So let BetterHelp connect you with a therapist who can help you, all from the comfort of your own home. Visit betterhelp.com/Elena, it's linked in the description, to get a special discount off your first month.
I'm Kylie. What's
Kylie?
yours?
Justin.
Justin, nice to meet
Justin,
I never really have
so
to approach people. They
cute.
just naturally
Those
gravitate towards me.
eyelashes are out of
I guess it's a
control.
gift, but they've been extremely disposable to me, and
Oh.
I would love a good chase.
Hi.
How's it going, Justin?
Nor. Justin?
Nor?
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's nice.
Thanks.
How's it going, Justin?
to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too. Hey, Justin.
Okay, so Justin is ready to tear through this house.
Everyone.
Being a Middle Eastern woman is like a huge deal. I grew up in a very traditional Arab Muslim
Nor.
household. Being bisexual,
She's so cute too.
I'm feeling Nor for sure. She had to be strong, and I really dig that.
Nor
And
is
her.
like my type to the T. She's beautiful. Her energy is
Amber,
beautiful.
I had such a crush on her.
This is actually a really big deal for me because
What's
this is
her
my
name
way
again?
of coming out to everybody.
Oh yeah, wow.
My family does not know yet that I am
Paige,
bisexual.
yes.
This is you too?
Only for my father. I dated a girl for almost 6 years and he never knew.
Oh
Coming
wow,
out was not
that's
easy. Like I
a
was
lot
23 years
for
old.
everybody
Growing
involved.
Up in Columbus, Ohio, I hadn't learned that being bi was even an option.
This is a theme we're seeing on all of these. Everybody sharing how when they were growing up, they didn't have representation. Like you hear a lot of the stories of I didn't know, or I didn't know it was okay to be who I am. And it's like these shows, like the ones that we're sampling here and whatever it is that we're gonna watch next, they're changing that. Like I watched this show in 2019 in a 10-year relationship with a man and then went, oops. Well, first TikTok had to come into the mix, but Are You the One walked so TikTok lesbians could run, okay?
For the first time in Are You the One history, any one of the 15 people standing next to you could be your perfect match.
I love it.
Amazing.
Everyone in this house is attracted to all gender identities and looking for true love,
There it
no
is.
matter what package it comes in. The good news is there's fewer of you, so you'll only have to make 8 perfect matches. But the bad news is, since you can pick anyone, your perfect match may be harder to find.
Yeah.
There will be 10
Like, okay, you only need
chances
8
to make
perfect matches
8
instead of
perfect
10,
matches.
but what's the math on that? Is it 8 times 8? No, it's 8 to the power of 8?
From a naive statistical standpoint, this is
Danny.
going to be 345 times harder than any previous season. There are like all
Danny's
these
got it. 345. I need to know if this is like 8. How do you do the math on that? 8 times 8? No, times 7 times 6. Oh my god, what's the math? This is embarrassing. I'm in a master's program, but not in math. I don't need to know how to do math to be a good therapist. Danny's got us.
We have twice the options. Like, I'm at a love buffet and I'm ready to eat. Like, let's do it.
I'm at a love buffet and I'm ready to eat. All of these shows, I'm just like, is it Queer Girl Summer? Like Hot Queer Girl Summer? Like imagine 2019 queer and stuck in a house with a bunch of hot queer people. It would be like summer camp. Everybody here is having their second adolescence together simultaneously in one house.
Jenna and Kai, I think, are hitting it off, so we're gonna let them do that.
Oh yeah, Jenna and Kai.
What's your thing?
We've got a spark.
It's probably like
We've got a flame.
psychoanalyzing myself and others.
We've got a spark and a flame that's about to become a blowtorch.
For the first time in my life, I feel attractive. That's like
Hell
really
yeah,
big for me.
Kai.
I definitely need a birthday makeout at some point tonight.
I wonder who that will be.
I don't know. I'll have to find somebody.
Okay, we found a secret spot. I guess we did. Okay. Here's the deal. I don't want
Like
to
a secret spot from who? From the rest of the people in the house, I guess?
Oh, a kiss on the cheek.
Just right off the gate. It looked like a nice kiss.
And Jenna, right now. Let them hit it off.
It looked like a nice kiss. Okay, Amber and Nor.
Tell me about you.
I love it. I love
My dad wasn't
a
part
bit
of
of
my life.
femme for femme. We have a little bit of femme for femme action. Love it.
I was married at like 21.
Okay,
and
was
that's not
married.
something that, till this day, I'm like, why'd I do that? You know,
Yeah.
like, why'd I do that? The way I was raised, like, this is wrong, this is right, this is kind of what you have to follow.
Well, that's why you
and
did
if
it.
you don't follow it, then you're going against the religion.
That's why you did it.
Both my exes cheated on me. like both
Like
of them.
how? Like how the f can someone cheat on you?
I don't know. I'm always falling for the cheaters, and when I do fall for them and I catch them, like sometimes, like with my ex-girlfriend, I always forgave her. I went back to her.
I will go above and beyond to make sure that you are happy.
I love her already.
She said.
I hope that Noor has a bit of grace for herself because, you know, even her saying, I to this day, I don't know why I did that. And then the next scene is her saying the context that she grew up in and the value system that was in place. And it makes complete sense why your past self would do that. You know, you don't know what you don't know until you know it.
I gotta be honest with you, I didn't admit that I like guys until I transitioned, and I think I just didn't want to admit it. So I was like, I'm already trying to figure out my gender. Now I gotta add this in too.
Well, and that goes for whether it's attraction to men or women or whoever, or even expressing femininity or masculinity in the way that you dress or present. Coming into your own, it's not surprising it allows for more authentic expression. So for myself and my own femininity, only after I realized I was gay and then became comfortable in that identity, did I start feeling more comfortable and excited about my own femininity, because I had associated femininity with not being queer or like not being read as who I am. And now that I've kind of figured that out within myself, there's this heightened sense of freedom to express myself however I want to. I think that's cool that we're getting a taste of that here too.
Noor and I are a perfect match.
Oh, Jesus
Why?
Christ.
Why? Because we just have a lot in common. A lot in common.
It's day one. What are you saying?
It's gay.
So I was originally
It's
trying to
lesbian,
get
it's gay.
Noor.
I know everybody's bi or queer, but it's gay women, okay? They met today and they're married now.
Here's a fact. You can't see color in your peripheral vision.
Okay.
Oh my
Like
God,
a
I love
software
him.
developer and a data analyst.
Yeah.
I love knowing stuff. What color is it?
Orange.
I think people see me as being a square. I embrace that,
Green?
but I got a little rogue in me.
Is that true? You can't see color out of your peripheral vision? That's not true. How far in your peripheral vision? I can totally see that. That's not true. That's not true, Danny.
Noor is entrancing. She and Amber, they're really like vibing with each other, but I'm not gonna not fight for Noor.
Wow, they're all just, the hormones are flying.
At 17, I joined the Navy, and I've been self-sufficient ever since. I spent 6 years active duty, and that's when I fully started experiencing and experimenting with my sexuality.
How was it?
It was wild.
Plot twist. The military is Jesus camp for for queer boys, right? Does that make sense?
I'm starting to peep Noor and Justin, like hitting it off a lot.
I'm a good partner for horror movies. Like I
Yeah,
am.
it's day
I
one.
like that.
It's day one.
I'm being tugged and pulled by both, you know, and it's, you can't blame me.
No, you can't. It's day one. But Amber has been cheated on by all her ex-partners, so there's gonna be a tender spot there.
And your relationship
Oh, we're
coach,
meeting the
I
expert.
want you to meet Dr. Frankie.
Dr. Frankie.
I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, I want to be Dr. Frankie when I grow up.
Fear of commitment, fear of intimacy, lying. These are the things that could blow up any relationship. But whatever the obstacles are, identifying them is the first step to conquering them.
I want you to pair up with someone that you want to go out on a date with. And together, you're gonna navigate the obstacles of dating. Time to pair up, people.
Oh no.
I was hoping
Oh,
to
that's
pair up
tough.
with
And Nora went with Justin, not with Amber. Oh God. I don't think that bodes well for Nora and Amber. Not because Nora's doing anything wrong, but just I think that Amber would need to be with somebody who could be a little bit more sensitive of the ways that she's been hurt in the past and then like make an effort to not repeat those feelings. If Amber's gonna be your person and Amber has shared with you that she's been cheated on in the past and you've given her this whole speech about how your person's your person and once you're in, you're locked in and all this stuff, to then not pick her, to like pick the other person that you're interested in right in front of her face in the next challenge. But also Amber's past is not her responsibility. So it's not, she's doing nothing wrong. I just don't know that that's going to end well.
And in first place, Basit and Kylie.
I'm I'm on cloud 99.
They're giving me
okay?
friendship
Kylie
vibes.
and I are in sync. All I want to do now is
Oh,
get to
okay,
know
that's
Kylie
cute.
more.
That's cute.
It's giving me the strong butterflies.
Is it? Okay, it's giving me like platonic affection, but maybe I'm wrong.
The last couple going on the date, coming in 3rd place. Justin and Noor.
Justin and Noor. Okay, wow. Amber's not even clapping.
The rest of you staying behind have some important work ahead of you. You'll have to vote one of these couples into the truth booth. Now,
Oh,
the truth booth
yes,
is
the
the
truth
only
booth.
way to verify if a couple is a perfect match or not. It is vital that you guys put the best couple in there. All right?
Because if they find out that they are a match, that's one light beam, that's one perfect match out of 8 done. If they find out they're not a perfect match, the idea is that then they go explore other people because they have to try to find who their perfect match actually is.
Amber's still here for Noor after Noor didn't even pick her at the challenge. Amber's a cool girl, you know, she needs to step out her ground and be like, no, Noor, if I'm not your first pick, like I'm not your second pick.
Yeah, she's repeating what she already said she did with her past relationships. Actually, this might be a really good opportunity for Amber to make a different choice, right? Because really, the ball's in Amber's court here. She's seeing that she is Noor's second pick. She said that in her past relationships, a mistake that she's made is she allows herself to be second pick, or she takes somebody back over and over again when they keep choosing somebody else. Like, if we're thinking therapy brain, this is an opportunity for Amber to say, no, you actually can't treat me like that. And again, not you can't treat me like that because you're doing something wrong, just that doesn't work for me.
Hey, sexy. I don't mean to interrupt.
But let me interrupt.
I have to do my testosterone. Moral support's pretty awesome. If you want to learn, you can come.
Oh no, you
It's not
guys can just
exclusive.
like, I want y'all to bond. That's cool.
I lived the first like 20-something years of my
Cute.
life as a completely different person, and now I'm in a new frame of mind. I'm in a new body. I've got a brand new $10,000 chest. Mine hasn't been very linear. Like I was like on testosterone for about like 4 to 5 months, and then I got off of
Again,
it
like it's
for a
so
couple
neat
months.
that they're showing this. You don't see this represented. You don't see what it's like for somebody to be on testosterone, what it's like to take testosterone, what that process actually looks like or feels like.
Today's our first truth booth.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna do it.
Go ahead. The truth booth is the only way to find out that 2 people are a perfect match. This is gonna be my only chance
Yeah,
to
but
touch
do we
Justin's
actually think that
chest.
Justin and Noor are a perfect
Because
match?
there are
No.
so many-
I do perform in drag.
Okay.
My drag name is Dion Slay.
Oh, Dion Slay.
She is a hoot and a holler. How do you feel about that? I feel like it's a vibe.
Hey, I told you I'm accepting. You just gotta be willing to let it down.
You might be the one, though. You might be the one.
You might be the one.
one.
I feel extremely special.
Okay, hold
Our
on. There's a
communication and everything we
vibe.
have-
They're looking at the lips. We're giggling. They're standing really close together.
I want to see what this is.
You're like a good partner. Like you're just mad supportive, and I'm all about that. Like I definitely need that.
Yeah. If it's
You're a
one
good
thing
partner.
that
That always
I feel
cracks
like
me
I
up when
bring to
people
the
like
table
make
is
those really
a
large
huge
statements like
support
right after
system.
meeting
Like, I will
somebody when
always
it's like
be
you don't
there
actually really
cheering
know
you
that
on.
yet. You actually have no idea if she's a good partner. She's just saying that she's a good partner. You don't actually know.
I've never really had like a partner in a relationship. You know, I've either been like putting a lot in or taking a lot out, but never like equaling. And I feel like I can continue to grow with
Yeah,
you.
so
You
she's
already
like,
know
she is
who you
speaking
are.
to
I know
that.
who I am, and I'm just like
She
ready
is speaking to that
grow together.
soft spot in him. Oh, they're making out. Oh my God, they're making out. Oh, have her and Amber made out? I don't think so.
Noor has definitely strengthened our connection, and we're ready.
Wow,
We're ready to be
okay,
put
but
in the
are they a
truth booth.
perfect match? I don't think so. They don't show us. They left us on a cliffhanger. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, fair play. Fair play to you, perfect match. Or sorry, are you the one? Perfect Match, that's a Netflix show, right? But not gay, so we can't talk about it here. What do we think? Let me know in the comments down below, because this is it. We're gonna do the official vote over on Patreon. So if you're not already a part of the Patreon, patreon.com/ElenaJoy, we're gonna do the official vote over there. Not to mention, today and tomorrow are the only 2 days left in the special offer over on my Patreon to get a sticker sheet and a card in the mail from me as a thank you for supporting supporting my new podcast that's coming out, Sleeping Around. And you're getting early releases of 3 episodes over on my Patreon starting in September before everybody else, including the extended cuts. There's lots of stuff happening over on the Patreon right now. Definitely head on over there. If you want to support my new podcast, support this channel, as well as vote on which series you want us to watch in full, and get a card and some stickers. And if you sign up at the $20 tier, a pin of your choice. There's more options than just these. There's a lot. I really try to make it a worthwhile place for you to be. Which, speaking of, thank you as always to my VIP patrons, my vitally important producers. You can also get your name in these credits, so definitely go and check that out. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. This season is iconic. How has MTV not been like, wow, this is the one and only season that people still talk about from our show? Maybe we should replicate it? Don't know. Don't know, do care.